Hi, I'm Alex Lopes.
And my name is Alyssa Lopes.
And today we are going to be talking about social media, AI, journalism, and all of that when it comes to teenagers.
Yes, so social media, as you all know, is very addicting. Everyone has some sort of social media, whether it's Instagram, TikTok,
Right.
Snapchat, YouTube, like it's everywhere. And it's taking our focus, and the big corporations are making money from our brains and our dumbness now.
Basically, if you want to say it like that, we don't really spend time on anything else. And yes, if you're excluding yourself from this, no, you aren't. We're all in it. There's no way that you can't be. Almost everyone has a phone. Almost everyone has a computer. Like, you have easy access to these social media platforms. And once you do, you cannot stop. And they are specifically designed to take you in and keep you in their clutch. They will not let go. They meaning social media,
Yeah,
the apps and stuff. It's crazy how addictive they are. And that's scary. The fact that you can just get roped in so fast and then never be able to let go.
Yeah, so basically, the short form content, it takes your focus by hijacking your brain's reward system. And so every time you scroll through a short form video, it gives you a hit of dopamine, which is your brain's reward system, and it keeps your brain happy and having, energy. So the more you watch these videos, the more your brain is going to want to scroll,
Right.
because it's like, oh, this is good. I want to be happy. So you keep scrolling, but then it takes time from you doing other things. Like, you're addicted to scrolling, but you could be doing other things. You could be doing your homework. You could be studying. You could be writing like a book, for all I know. But that one thing takes your focus, which is really detrimental to a lot of people's lives.
Right. And we don't really know how to live without our phones right now. And that's a really big issue, especially when it comes to gaining information. Because we're spending so much time on our phones, and most videos on social media are just silly and goofy and dance videos, but then now it's a lot of AI. There's a lot of AI on social media, deep fakes, like those videos of Jake Paul putting on makeup, and fake AI news and fake AI songs. I can't remember. I saw one specific song, but it was completely fake, and you wouldn't know it. AI is getting so good, and it's becoming so unrecognizable, and that is terrifying.
Yeah, I feel like in the early stages of AI, you were able to tell. It was really easy. You were like, guys, this is so fake. It's so easy to tell. But now with the new models of AI, it's becoming so realistic, and people can just make it do whatever they want it to do. And a lot of people fall for stereotype is that a lot of people, old people usually fall for it. It's
Right.
just old people. But now with AI becoming more realistic, it's a lot of young people falling for it. I've noticed in a lot of AI videos where I can tell it's AI, a lot of people who presumably my age can't tell, and they're interacting with the video like it's a person, which is really
Yep.
scary.
And you can do anything with AI now. A bunch of apps have AI features on it. It's really, really taking over. And that is particularly an issue for teenagers. Because, like I said, we all have social media. And, we're not waking up in the morning and watching the news.
Yeah.
We're not doing that. Social media is the one place where we would gain our information. Literally, who knows? Anything about the news we're learning on social media. And since AI is so prevalent and you're just so used to seeing it, how are you supposed to figure out what's real and what's fake? You really can't at this point in time. It's incredibly hard because AI is getting stronger and smarter, and the videos and audios are getting better and better and better. And you could see on your feed one real news story and one fake news story back to back. How are you supposed to differentiate between the two? You know what I mean?
And with that, comes a topic with Everyone should be switching to real journalism, like turning on the news, reading a newspaper, because that is fact checked. That is written by professionals who have actually done their research on whatever topic they're talking about and has gone through many people who fact checked it and made sure that it was okay to air on the news. Like, that's big. Like, whenever you're airing something out, you need to make sure it's correct, and you can't just like say something that you would easily be able to say on social media and have anyone believe you. So you should be supporting journalists, number one, and just finding out like real news instead of just relying on TikTok, because it'll be so much better for you in the long run knowing what's real and what's fake.
Yeah, because with social media, A, we're becoming more addicted. B, we're becoming more desensitized to seeing all of this misinformation and AI and stuff like that. We're just used to it. And a lot of people may just say like, oh, it's not a big deal, but it really, really is a big deal, because journalists are so important when it comes to keeping us informed, keeping us safe, making sure we know what's going on in our communities and in the world. If we do not have that, if we don't have journalists, then what are we supposed to do? Rely on AI to tell us what's going on? No, that's not how it works. And that's crazy that some people think that that's just how it's going to be, that, you know, it's fine that we're spending so much time on social media, and it's fine that AI is becoming such a big thing. And like I said, desensitized, completely desensitized. And we need to bring awareness to the fact that misinformation is spreading like crazy, and social media is becoming way too big of a form for news. And we need to, start supporting journalists, because with the rise of social media and the rise of AI, we're not supporting them as much as we should. Teenagers don't read articles. They don't read newspapers. They don't listen to podcasts as much. They don't watch the news, any form of media or news or, a journalist outlet. We're not really paying attention to. And that particularly scares me, because I want to be a journalist in the future. And I know that my main audience is going to be the people that I see in the halls and the people that I talk to at lunch. Yeah. They're near me. They're with me all the time. And knowing that it's not that important to a lot of people is really scary.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people think that journalism is like one of those industries that's so easily replaceable by AI. Mm-hmm. Like, a lot of people think that, but what people don't understand is AI gets its information from, like, it references real articles that have been written online, but it doesn't take the time to fact check anything. So that's why AI spews out a bunch of misinformation.
Right.
So if you just go to the real source and go to real journalism, you can find the real information and not rely on something that's probably going to give you the fake thing, which is why you should be relying on real journalism instead of AI, and not believing that, AI is going to take over journalism. It really shouldn't, and I hope it won't.
It shouldn't, and it can't.
Yeah.
Journalists are so important to society, and there's no way that a machine can replace actual people who are actively informing us, actively keeping us safe. You cannot replace that. And I really hope that, when us teenagers now, when we grow up, we do see the importance of that. Or I hope whoever is listening agrees with what we're saying, because it's a very, very big issue at this time. And, it starts with us. We can change this. If, like we said, if you fact check, if you actively seek out truthful journalism, if you're taking all of these steps to maintain these institutions and to maintain journalism, then, we'll be okay, and you'll be well informed, and you're more likely to be safe that way, because you'll know what's going on around you. If not, then, that's your choice, but I highly advise it. We highly advise it.
Yeah, I just recommend anyone who's watching this or listening to this that you replace social media with a lot of physical media. It's really good to go back to how people used to use media and just indulge in that instead of just one app. That can really be beneficial for you and everyone around you. And I think that's one of the things you should take out of this podcast.
Thank you so much for listening, and we hope you have a good day, good night, good morning.
All right, guys. Bye.
Bye.